Welcome back to another video, pilots. 343 just released a new campaign trailer today on the Xbox YouTube account. There are some juicy details in here that you won't want to miss. I'll be covering the new story elements as well as gameplay. I'll also provide timestamps to new information in the description. Without further ado, let's get into this breakdown. Let's start off with the story. There are new characters as well as new info for ones we already know. Master Chief has to find the weapon. They have been separated for 6 months. What caused this separation and why he is floating in space is not yet known. This explains the missing AI message in the earlier footage from 2019. On the subject of AI, Cortana herself is now sporting her purple look again, though outside of the color change, she remains like her Halo 5 look. This also probably means the scene where Master Chief is walking up to that CE-like hologram structure is actually not Cortana, but rather the weapon, as the color is blue, not purple. Scarily, the weapon shows signs of sympathy, or at the very least, concern for Cortana, not understanding what she has done.
I was created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
It can be chalked up to the naive nature of the weapon, but time will tell. There appears to be either a whole new species joining the Banished or a new subspecies of drone, properly known as the Rdomnai. While drones typically have 2 hind legs, it is possible for a subspecies to exist with 4. They also lack wings, relying on jetpacks to be airborne. They wield shock rifles and are seen attacking what appears to be a new monitor. Who this monitor is not yet known, but it appears to be trying to fight back based on its red-tinted light.
A sadistic Spartan killer named Jega Rdomnai.
Say goodbye.
Look out, Chief. He looks
Angry.
We now have a closer look at Jega Rdomnai, a blade master for the Banished. Not much is known about his past, but it's shrouded in secrecy. But there is whisper that he is not a typical San'Shyuum, that he is augmented in some ways. He wields beautiful red energy weapons, including a sword and gauntlet shield, and appears to have some mechanical replacement parts on his mandibles and his arm. Near the end of the trailer, we see what appears to be an advanced being, strong enough to take on the Chief. Based on its look, from its dangling feet and lanky body, its specific helmet shape to accommodate a specific head, it appears to be a prelate, a genetically modified San'Shyuum, more commonly known as prophets by the UNSC. Only 2 prelates are around as we currently know, so this is likely a third unknown prelate who has either joined up with the Banished, or, my theory, is secretly the one in charge.
Master Chief will take on returning favorites.
It appears Craig has gotten a rank promotion, and even some hair. While not a real story beat or new character, it is nice to see that Craig has gotten the love and attention he deserves. Truly, a brute to look up to within the Banished ranks. Now that we've covered some story elements, let's hop into gameplay like things like graphics, weapons, and mission types. I'm now going to compare this trailer to the 2019 and 2020 trailers to give you an idea of how far the game has come graphically.
Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designated.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS...
Humanity is fighting for survival. The Banished have risen, defeated our heroes, and taken control of the mysterious Zeta Halo.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Auto shutdown. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to override it. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't die. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think we're here is.
We need a savior. We need hope. We need Spartan 117, Master Chief. Master Chief will take on returning favorites.
It looks amazing, and that 1-year delay was so worth it just for the stunning detail that is now laid all throughout the campaign. Just wait till ray tracing is added in. We're set to experience the best looking Halo game come December 8th. Master Chief can hold up to 4 pieces of equipment in the campaign. This is visible throughout multiple sections of the new trailer. This is going to make taking on the open world so fun with how many options you have. Grenades seem to also be capable of having 4 slots in the campaign. It should also be noted that equipment can be upgraded, more on that later. Vehicles can be brought in via Brohammer's Pelican when you reach these sort of safe points or camps. You have the option to select through a multitude of vehicles. I'm guessing you can unlock vehicles to be dropped off as you progress through the main story and side missions. I also find the wasp slamming into the ground rather funny for some reason. Weapons can not only be picked up on the battlefield, but at these new stations that you can find fresh ones at. I imagine, just like the vehicle picker, you will be able to select which weapons you want from the machine. Hopefully, they are dropped off in a crate by Brohammer. Weapon variants are also back, as can be seen in the TAC map when hovering over a banished base. More on that later. There appears to be a new type of side mission being revealed where you rescue captured UNSC soldiers. They are held prisoner by a machine that you must destroy for them to break free. Since they are without any gear, including weapons, they actually scavenge any weapons they can find on the floor. This can be seen in the trailer right here.
Odds.
I know Ubernick has to be excited about this one, as I know I am. The Master Chief doesn't leave anyone behind. Forward Operating Bases, or FOBs as they are called on the TAC map, are new mission types and locations. They are under banished control and must be wiped clean of their presence. Once the area is secure, it becomes a UNSC base for that area that can be fast traveled to. It will also reveal map markers nearby and provide the player with unlocks and bonuses. Examples include vehicle drops, weapons, and weapon variants. They also look like they can be upgraded since they have their own menu tab. One outpost called the Ransom Keep is a Sangheili-operated base that is focused on salvage and reuse of UNSC materials and weapons, which you can actually see banished using at the facility. These minor outposts can be taken over like FOBs, but don't provide as many benefits, though they appear to have more collectibles. Multiple bosses were shown off in the trailer, ranging from high-rank brutes with names to more pronounced story characters like Jega and the possible Prelate. It's safe to assume these missions will be part of the story or side quests. Smaller bosses like the first brute boss shown in combat will likely be for the side missions rather than full story missions. There are 7 types of collectibles in Halo Infinite. I'm confident in saying this is the most we've had to collect in the series. There appears to be armor upgrades, supply or wreck-like items, Spartan cores, skulls, data pads, and what could possibly be those glowing mini-rings we've been seeing, and finally, what looks like a banished object or structure. There are 5 menus in campaign. First is the TAC map. the next evolution of the Halo 3 ODST map. Here, you can find locations of interest as well as lore for them when you hover over them. All collectibles for the area are shown on the screen along with any collectibles that are located within bases. You can also fast travel from the screen and place waypoints on the map anywhere you please. Next is the upgrades menu, which lets you upgrade equipment. The grapple shot, base shield and overshield, threat sensor, drop wall, and thruster are all upgradable through upgrade points called Spartan cores, found throughout the map as a collectible. Each equipment has 5 tiers of upgrades. The other 3 menus we did not get to take a look at, but these 2 menus are more than enough to hold us until December. It seems for at least the upper limits of world space, Master Chief can go pretty high up. We can see this in the Banshee vs. Skewer fight near the end of the trailer. That is pretty high up in the air. I honestly can't wait to explore Zeta Halo from top to bottom. There's a couple other miscellaneous things and other small details I want to cover before I close out the video. There is a new bird species seen near the 1-minute mark of the trailer. It looks like a moa and a goose had a baby that could fly. I wonder if it tastes like a moa. Various times throughout the trailer, we can actually see gameplay and cutscenes seamlessly transition between each other. A nice touch that I personally appreciate. The pilot, lovingly known as Brohammer, is filling in the role of Foehammer from Halo previous, from providing weapons and vehicles to being someone to talk to Chief in the downtime. It's a great callback with what, so far, seems like a great character. I'm more excited for Halo Infinite right now than I have ever been. I'm kind of shaking while writing this script, but keeping my calm, I must say, the year was worth the wait. From the graphics, to the story possibilities, to the gameplay, the Halo Infinite campaign is shaping up to be the smash hit Halo was always meant to be. I hope you'll join me on December 8th in taking out the Banished and duking it out in multiplayer. I know one thing for sure.
Oh, I like it.
Thanks for taking the time to watch. This is my first big video I've made in a long time, and with new software too. I previously used Shotcut to edit my videos. Now I'm using Adobe Creative Cloud and all its software to put together higher quality videos for you all. I hope you like the new content and quality. If you want to support the channel and see more videos like this, subscribe and like the video. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.